Okay, so let's have a look at the finger picking version then. Now on the tab is the full blown out, the whole shebang going on. But bear in mind you do not have to play it like that if it's too complicated for you. There are many ways that you can simplify this, and I'll show you how you can do that. So on the tab, what's going on is you've got the melody line going on, you've got all the chord movements going on, and you've got an alternating bass line going on at the same time as well. So that, for some of you out there, it's going to be really, really challenging to do all of that. So you don't have to. So for instance, you could, for one, take out the alternating bass line, and you could take out the movement of, these moving chords. And on the A chord, don't do the sus chords, just play an A chord. And then on the B minor, just play a B minor, and so on. And don't do all the whole chord movements. You don't have to do it all at once, and it will still sound really nice. Okay, so as I say, on the tab, it's kind of like this. There's a lot going on in there. That may well be a little bit too much. So you might just want to go. So much more basic. It still sounds really nice, and you're going to get enjoyment from it because you'll be able to play it much quicker. What I actually do when I play it, I know I'm yabbering on a bit here, but I feel it's important. On the first verse, I'll trim back a little bit. Maybe not as much as I just played there, but I think what I'll do is I won't play the. I don't think I do that, or maybe just a little bit of that, and I don't think I alternate the bass line, so I do strip it back. And then on the second verse, I really go to town, and I add in all those fancy bits. So bear that in mind. Anyway, I will show you now the full version with all the twiddly bits. It's going to be hard to teach, so wish me luck. Let's go. So, on the A chord, that's your melody, and so this is. So I hold down an A chord like this, and I play the D string, second fret, G string, second fret, open B, and then second fret on the B. Okay. Here we go, and then I play the A string and the G string together, open A, second fret on the G, and then the D string, second fret, and that's your melody. And all you got to do is play the bass on the G note, second fret, second time. And then take your third finger off and play that on the B string, and play that with the open E string. Okay, and then D, G, D. And then the bass note's going to go back to the A string and play that with the third fret on the B string. That's your sus4 chord. And then D, G, D. Okay, so far you've gone. Okay, and then you've got more melody line. So this time it's the turn to play the E string in the bass. Play that with the second fret on the G, and then open B, and second fret on the B. Okay, so you've gone. Like that. That goes to your B minor chord. And you're going to want to bar across all 6 strings, because if you're going to do the alternating bass, you're going to play the E string here. So, first off, play the A string, the G string and the B string, holding down the B minor chord, and then D, G, B. And then take your second finger off on the B string. So now you play the second fret on the B string with the second fret on the E string. D, G, B. Then comes the 7 sus4 chord, so you stretch your pinky up, and then pick the A and the B together, D, G, B. So now you should be playing the second fret with your second fret with your first finger on the G string. like that. And then the bass note's going to go to the E string again, and then play the 4 with your pinky on the G with the E string here, 2nd fret. And then 2nd fret on the B string, finger should be there. And then 2nd finger goes back on to the B string there. So this is great. I mean, there's so much stuff going on here. But you have played this. Onto the E chord now. Now I start on an E6 chord, so E, but put your little finger on the 2nd fret of the B string like that. Play the E string with that 2nd fret on the B. And then D, take your pinky off, then play the D again, so that's. And then you want to play the G string 1st fret with the E string, D, G, B, so you've gone. Stretch your pinky up and play the 4th fret on the D with the E string, and then A 2nd fret, G 1st fret, and then A 2nd fret again. So you've gone. Okay, and then straight back to the E6 chord, and I play the E, so that's open 1st fret on the G and open B, like that, and then open high E. And then your pinky's still there on the B string, pluck that one 2nd fret, and then pull off, okay? And then back to A. Sorry. So A, holding down the A chord, A with 2nd fret on the G, play those together. D, G, D, and then open E string with the open B string together. D, G, D. The sus4 chord, so your pinky goes on the 3rd fret of the B string with the A string. D, G, D. Okay? So let's recap. And then you want to play the low E string with the 2nd fret on the high E string. You can just go da da da, just 3 there, so E string and then the high E, 2nd fret on the high E, or you can go and play that rhythm if you want. Anyway, let's keep marching on. D, start on your D sus2. Play like that. So open D with open high E together, and then D, B, G, sorry not D, together on the D and the high E, and then G, B, G, and then A, G, B, G. Put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E, play that together with the D string, G, B, G, and then open A string with the 3rd fret on the B, open high E, 2nd fret on the high E. Okay, so you've gone. Alright, up to the E minor. That's what's going on here. So, I play the A string, the G string and the B string together, like that. And then D, G, B. Play the bass note 7th fret with the 7th fret on the B string. D, G, B. Then stretch your pinky out to the 10th fret. You should be absolutely fine with these chords by now. Play that with the A string. Well, they should be getting there at least. And then D, G, D. Like that. And then the E string 7th fret with the 9th fret on the G, open B, not open B, 7th fret on the B, 8th fret on the B. So you've gone. Okay, let's keep moving on. Then you go down to the A sus4. So that's actually quite one of the hardest changes, going from here down to that A sus4. But you have to catch it. It's just gonna repeat it over and over until you got it. So I'm holding down now A, but sus4 with my pinky, and then my third finger's on the second fret of the high E. So I'm playing open A, 2, 2, 3, 2, like that. And I play the A string, the B string, and the high E string together. And then D, open E, high E, and then back to the D. So you go. And then the E string in the bass with the second fret on the B, D, G, D. Take your third finger off for an open B, play that with the open A. D, G, D. And then what do I do after that? E string in the bass with the B string, third fret. You probably do want to do that with the second fret on the high E. Okay, so you play those three: E open, B third, and high E second. If this is too hard, just knock out the B string. Play those three together, and then up to the fifth on the high E, and then 2 on the high E, and pull off like that. So that's like that. If that's too hard, just go, sorry, with the E in bass, and knock out the B. Pull off to D, and you're nearly there. D string with the B string, D, G, G, D, sorry, together, G, B, G, and then A in the bass with the high E, G, B, G, D sus4, pinky goes on, G, B, G, and then open A string with the 7th fret on the high E. You can just play that 3 times, so together. You can play it 3 times, or, and that leads you into your chorus, which we're going to look at now. So I know that was really very, very difficult indeed, and believe me, it's really, really hard teaching you how to play this stuff. I don't find it easy at all either. So even if you just get some of what we've gone over there and you make it your own, then I think then you've done a great job. So let's keep pushing on. Ooh. That bit was hard.